I think this thing's on. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Coach Jeff. I am from the Hanover Horde team. Today we'll be playing the final game of the tournament to determine the third and fourth place qualifiers, or finishers, actually, of this season. This first inaugural season of the Code Ninjas League of Overwatch Players, which really hasn't quite got an official name yet, but we're working on that. Anyhow, we're going to be talking to you live this whole time to show you exactly what kind of game footage we got. But first of all, we're going to kick off with the JV squad. They're going to be playing the Nashville Nomads, as you can see on your screen. And that should be a good opportunity for us to get in some good play for the end of this season. Today represents the last of the days of this season, so be said it's kind of a sad time, but it's also kind of a happy time too, because our kids, you couldn't be prouder of these kids. Let's go ahead and take a look at who our JV squad are. And in the first, we've got Abram, Little Dog, 248. Also in JV, we have Barrett, Barbro Fraggins, 5. And then we have Declan, DC Feud. And then we also have Eli, Nasty Niffler. We also have Ethan, who plays his gamertag's Agent Tech. And last but not least, we have Tyler, Tiger Bowling, wrapping up the whole thing. Our whole JV squad is almost here. We're only waiting on one. Hopefully they'll be able to come in soon. As you might know, or maybe don't know, tournament requires that we have all of our players. If we do not for our JV squad, then we have to replace that player with a bot. Bots are no fun, to be honest with you. So we are working on that, waiting on him to get here. As you can see, if you look basically, oops, that way, over there, right above my head, you can see the list of the players listed by the numbers that they represent, the CNH Horde, and then the number. That will be their corresponding number. Waiting on just one player to get here. Hopefully he'll get here soon. I hope to be a little bit more live today, as I've been struggling with a certain type of leg infection that kind of gross, but yeah, been working on it. And hopefully we'll be able to stay chatty throughout the whole game, no matter the outcome either way. We're hoping for a win. Of course, Overwatch has made a few changes this week, as a matter of fact. A couple of different changes have come up. Some of the things have changed. Nothing too big. They've made some name changes and a few other things to players. Nerfed a few things here and there, boosted a few things as well. But nothing that should be an impetus for us to win or lose either way. We finally got our 6th player in. We're ready to rock and roll. He is getting ready and set up. As it stands, we only have a few minutes left, maybe only a minute left, until we must kick off this game. If at any time you feel that your business or your company might benefit by being broadcast live to multiple stations around the world, make sure to visit the Code Ninjas Hanover website, which you can find down below, or the email address or the telephone number. I'll make sure to, as a commentator, shout out a little bit about your business or the information that you would like to request to have us say on there. And we'll make sure and get you out there to the world as much as humanly possible. Sponsorship is not something to be afraid of, so just remember that. All right, we're getting ready to rock and roll here. Nashville Nomads are already sending texts, or I'm sorry, chats. Some of them rather funny. This is the Hunger Games. I guess he wants me to say that live on air. This is the Hunger Games, you know. So, as we get ready to rock and roll, Ready to set up my station here. Anyhow, what else? I do believe we are looking for new players, as there's going to be some rotation in teams. Next season, we are looking to remove the JV and varsity part of this and just go with multiple teams, we believe. So that's a good thing, putting no age limits on each of the team levels. Come watch us grow. That's definitely a cool part of this whole thing. I'm going to take off my glasses now so I can actually see without them fogging. Have I? Oh, there they are. Anyway. Working to rock. It's getting ready to go through. We are at time and above time now. Actually waiting here. Getting a little bit of a kickoff with these guys. Soon we're going to find out exactly what's going on. Working to try and get a little more comfortable in the old chair here. Gonna have a good time in the old hot town tonight. Alright, we're working on it. And away we go.
Welcome to Paris. Initiating match.
A little bit of an overview. The first map that we're going to be playing here is going to be Paris. It's a rather simple and easy map for the most part. Let's go take a look at the hotspot here. First one is going to be Assault. And the Assault maps are usually right about here. As we kick it off between the Hanover Horde and the Nashville Nomad. Participants have been selected. Looks like they have an Orisa. Well, they've also got a Reaper and a Bastion, of course.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And they have a Mara. And a few others. Here come the Nomads. Setting up to prepare the control. They've taken control of the access point, but they've also taken control of the entry point, the grid.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here they come.
Defend objective A. I cast this force.
The opposite team has a Wrecking Ball, and the Nomads taking on a point to try to get the Wrecking Ball in there. He's moving around. They've got a few of their people still out on the field. The Wrecking Ball is trying to wreak havoc in the background. Our Mercy's taken good advantage point and gotten in there on top of the Bastion to help it keep him alive. Ooh, they have a Reinhardt who's keeping shield protections going. We have our Orisa. Our Orisa is trying to shoot him down. Oh, quite a few, and then they wipe their Mercy. Team's making a move over to the right-hand side, trying to get into the objective. Orisa's trying to take on the Reinhardt by himself. Could be a difficult ploy. They grab themselves, dropped an ultimate tether in there to make sure that their hit damage is actually higher. A couple of them keeping in there to try and prevent that getting taken over, but they have apparently grabbed the spot. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. Team's dropping back to the second objective.
Objective lost.
Prevent them from getting over there.
Defense point. Objective B.
Here's objective B for Paris. Orisa's already dropped her shield. Marla's making her move around. Ah, Diva's up here now. Diva's up here pushing up with Bastion. Oh my goodness. Their Diva flew right in and took over and wiped out the whole section up there to take over the top of this. Mercy's trying to stay alive, trying to keep the Orisa alive. Oh, and that helped to wipe. Good job.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
The Horde's done a good job of trying to keep them avoided. The Diva's coming in, trying to take on Reaper one-on-one. That could be a little bit of a difficult point there. One Diva and Reaper against them, but no, Bastion's being tethered, so he's keeping it all alive. Wrecking Ball didn't even have a chance. Rolled right in and got busted up. But dropped a bunch of his ultimate in the middle of the playfield. Oh, look at all those stinking bombs just hanging out. Makes it difficult to play for a little bit. But there they go, they've evaporated, all is well and good. The whole team is sitting on this point trying to choke them down, prevent them from making it in. Hopefully they can actually do something here. We'll see about that in a second. Looks like they're going to attempt to come in on the right. Wrecking Ball's got the right idea. We've got to get somebody inside there. Ooh. Reinhardt threw a nasty shield cutter. Oh, and then they had a Junkrat all of a sudden. A Junkrat threw his ultimate, almost did some serious damage. 3 minutes, 34 seconds. Wrecking Ball still inside causing some damage, but the team has been able to obliterate that, which is a good thing. Let's just go ahead and see where they're going to come in from now. Some of the fighting from afar. It looks like we have most of our people here. We're missing our Bastion. Bastion's probably sitting off in a distance. Oh, we're getting ready to... Yep, right there at the top. Top of the key. Now they're going to take advantage of the other side. Oh, they've done a split decision. They're trying to get the guys in there split up. Oh, well, Reinhardt did his swipe, tried to bring himself in there. Larissa's got a double team with her. Oh yeah, trying to keep them all chained together. Varsity's keeping the whole team alive for the most part. There's a Wrecking Ball. Ooh, trying to do some damage. Did a swipe. Around and around and around she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. But there it is. Whole lot of pain in one little quadrant of this map. Here they come, straight down the line. Looks like they're gonna head off to the right again. They're gonna try another tactic. One down the middle and a couple down the right or left. Bastion's back in. Bastion needs to get a little bit closer to the edge there in order to make a real difference. Oh, Wrecking Ball made a smooth maneuver trying to come around that one side. 1 minute, 55 seconds left for them to maintain this. Oh no, Reaper has pulled his ultimate a little too early. Oh, it looks like there's one graceful wing flying around, and that's been shot out of the air like a bad bug. Here we go. Speaking of bad bugs, that's the reason why I'm wearing this thing. Terrible, but I know, but we're working on it, right? Social distancing, safety. Okay, it looks like the team's getting ready to shuffle off a few people to the left-hand side one more time. Then one's going to be coming down the straights. Looks like they're coming straight down the middle this time. Oh, he threw an ultimate straight into nothing. What a waste. Moira's using her ultimate. Oh, and she's tearing a few of them up. Gathering up a little bit of their energy, knocking them down just a slight bit. Diva's doing her chain gun, trying to keep them down, and is just wiping them down. There's more Diva against Diva, but you've got 4 other teammates that's in there trying to wipe them down together. Here she is, back into her mech again. Oh, uh-oh. We've got ours in there. He's tethered by Moira. Or no, Moira's trying to get his energy, trying to drain him dry. He almost did it. Looks like they might be taking control. Unless our Diva can keep in there, but she didn't have a chance to. There you go. Get the Bastion in there. Bastion got tearing horn apart. The rest of the team's coming in. Now comes Reaper. Reaper's dropping in. Trying to keep this thing alive. 17 seconds left for them to try and gain the objective. They only have 69.2%. 76%. I think you try and keep our people in there. Just keep them in there. That's what the Wrecking Ball is trying to do, is trying to avoid them from keying into the square. 3 seconds left. It looks like we're going to head into overtime, folks. All they have to do is take out the opposite team one time. One time. That's all it is. Take them out one time. We've got this overtime play. Oh, and that will do some damage right there. Overtime will start chaining down right about now. There it is. They have prevented the victory. Round 1 of this little fun fest is completed. That was not simple. Not simple at all. I gotta tell you, they brought something that we haven't seen in a while. Always with the Nashville Nomads. Those guys have it pinned.
Initiating match.
Now let's get ourselves out and over there so we can take a look and watch exactly what the Nashville Nomads are going to do on this side of the whole box. Working to bring it on. They'll be selecting heroes now. I don't know if they'll be changing up their lineup or what the deal is, but we'll find out here very, very shortly. They did a good job of making some substitutions late in the game.
Ready for battle.
But I'm not sure that they may have practiced so much with them. Nope, it looks like they're pretty much staying kind of the same. They do have an Orisa now, I did not see earlier. And it looks like they're bringing in a Baptiste, which is a healer.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Instead of their other one, I believe it was an Echo. Alright, defensive side's coming in. They're coming in. Getting themselves up and ready. One of the team leaders is actually over here talking very quickly to find out exactly what they're going to do. He's going to drop some kind of lesson on his boys. Get this horde rocking and rolling. They have all 6 of their people on top of that peninsula. Not sure that that's a good idea. They should probably consider the idea of not keeping them all up there. But what am I to say? That's not my team. Here we go. Mora sends in an instant pull. Trying to keep some people alive. Good idea might be not to just stand there at the choke point. Attempt to get a guy on the inside, if at all possible. Nobody's challenging the point just yet. There we go. We have a Reaper on the inside. Reaper's trying to make a few adjustments here. Oh yeah, he's taking away the pull. That's it. He's gotten 4 of their guys automatically down. Now the team has against one defender, and that's it. Now if they can make their way in, that would be a great situation. Diva's rolling in. Oh, that's going to be against a Diva and a Wrecking Ball. So it might be a little bit of an impossibility if Diva doesn't have any kind of health regeneration. I think Moira's trying to get in there, and the team looks like they're getting ready to take apart this first objective as quickly as they possibly can. Orisa dropped the shield, and that made it all more perfect. And Mercy's tagged on so she can get some in there. Looks like we're going to objective 2.
Objective B.
My will made real.
Team's getting ready to reassemble. That's what they're working on now. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try and take the left objective to try and get inside there. Oh, the team is set up impenetrably up top. Orisa's shield. It's not the perfect thing. And a Wrecking Ball waiting a slingshot. Hopefully kick some butt, but that's the thing. I'm not exactly sure they're going to be able to do that. The Horde is going to work its way to try and get inside. The Wrecking Ball is doing its own damage, trying to get them in there, but we've dropped them. We've dropped in a defensive tether, or offensive tether, to increase the damage sizes. We've already moved inside. We are taking the heat down. Bastion and the combination of an Orisa are just never going to be a problem against this other team. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. They've actually won this first round, first match. I must say, that was quick. I was not expecting it to be quite that fast. Wow, all 4 cards go to the Horde. That is an amazing feat in itself. Let's go ahead and update this scoreboard. The Horde wins the first game. It is the best of 5, which means best 3 out of 5. First person to 3 games wins this thing. Next one we're going to be working on is going to... I'm trying to remember where. Second one is going to be, oh, Elios. Elios is a control game. Control is going to be a little bit more difficult to comprehend. Not by much. Basically, all it is, you go, you attack, try and take over one control point. Once you've done that, you win the control. And you pretty much win the match. Depending on how quickly and how well you do it. All depends on the amount of, or numbers that you get at the very end. So the boys have done very, very good this first round. I'm going to be working on this second game now. Hang on a second. It says Li Jing Tower. Ah, there we go. Elios, baby. Not exactly sure where Elios is. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably a Greek place of origin. Very beautiful, of course. Always scenic waterways, but Elios is known for its voids. Voids are basically spots where you can kick somebody off, and they will not come back. They'll have to respawn back in. So, a couple of spots, especially a really big hole in the center of the control point, which is an infinite void that makes it very difficult to come back from. So I'm going to go ahead and take 1 second here, talk to the boys real quick, give them a little bit more encouragement. Hopefully we'll come back with something really, really cool. All right, very good. We'll talk to you shortly. Very strange.
Hello everybody, my name is Josh Schmidt and I'm the owner of Code Ninjas Hanover along with my wife Vanessa, and I just wanted to run everyone through some of the camps we have running through the rest of July. So the first camp we have coming up is Minecraft Create. Minecraft Create runs July 13th through the 17th. It is our AM camp that day. Each day we run a camp AM and PM, a morning camp and afternoon camp. And you can either purchase the morning camp for $165, the afternoon camp for $145, or you can save by combining both the AM and PM camps by buying the full day option for $290. In Minecraft Create, the ninjas create their own 3D models and import them into the Minecraft world. It's really neat to see the kids' expressions when they see their designs actually show up in the Minecraft world that they're playing with their friends. So really fun camp. Kids have a blast in this camp. It's July 13th through 17th, and it's our AM camp. Our next camp, which is the PM camp that week, is Minecraft Pirates. In this camp, the kids play on our private server where we have the Minecraft Pirates modification set up. And working with their fellow ninjas, they embark on pirate journeys, looking for treasure, establishing new pirate bases, and they have a really good time in this camp. So again, July 13th to the 17th, this is our PM camp, Minecraft Pirates. Our next camp is Minecraft Modders, July 20th through the 24th. This is our AM camp. In this camp, the kids really get into a lot more depth in terms of creating their own Minecraft modification packages. So they'll do everything from building their own, designing their own blocks, to building their own weapons, to it's really limitless on the types of modifications they can create in this camp. It's a really powerful software tool we use, and the kids will have a lot of fun creating their own mod packs from scratch. So again, that's July 20th through the 24th, Minecraft Modders. It's our AM camp. In the PM, we have Beginning JavaScript that same week. So Beginning JavaScript is a really fun camp where they build their own games using the JavaScript scripting language. JavaScript's a really high demand programming language, so if they want to be introduced to it, or if they've got a little bit of background in coding as well, then Beginning JavaScript's really a good course for them. They'll have a lot of fun in this camp. This is our PM camp, July 20th through the 24th. The following week, July 27th through the 31st, we have Storytelling in Scratch. Storytelling in Scratch is where the kids build storyboards using...
Okay, ladies and germs, hate to break out of that, but here we are. We're coming to Helios. There's the big void. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's the thing you got to be able to watch out for. But there's also other voids, too, as well. Those would be over here off the edges. And... over there off the edges on both sides. So as it stands, we're going to take it up here a little bit, get our teams ready. Everybody's gotten selected. The Nashville Nomads will be in blue this time. The Horde will be in red. And that just throws everybody off by confusing and making it a mess, especially for me if I'm not paying attention. Let's take a look inside real quick. There we are. Ooh, we're looking at Nasty Niffler, who's inside there, and he's getting ready to start this game up.
3, 2, round 1. Capture the objective.
Our boys in red. And of course, this is going to be a slam dunk fest. This is going to be something where they're going to try and get in here and capture this objective as quickly as they potentially can. Instantly, Moira throws herself a little bit of a little pity party, trying to get those guys. Oh, and a big rock came out. All the machine gunners in there waiting for the point to become active. Not exactly sure what the Reaper's doing, but the Reaper's waiting. Ooh, Reaper's going to try and take in some damage there. Part of the team has been taken down, and we've taken control of the point at 2% already. There we go. Oh, and there Reinhardt took a little bit of damage, put a little bit of damage in on top of us. Our team's sort of down a little bit. They're getting ready to try and take control of the point, except our divas come in to take a little bit of our own, contesting the medication. And they've taken control of the point. We had 20%. They're now jacking up at 4%.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Oh, they've got themselves a little bit of a place. Moira's throwing herself a little bit of a piece in there to try and get some of their energy drained out. Helps, but doesn't really help. At the same time, the team needs to get in there and make sure they get themselves that point. 20 to 20. It's now matched up. The objective is to try and take out some of the team. Reaper's going to try and take out that Bastion. He did. Now he's got himself an individual fight between. Well, nope, wasn't individual. He had two people he had to go ahead and fight against. Oh, the guy's going to try and take it in there. Moira's trying to fight on her own. That's not going to happen. They've got it at 37%, 38% now. Team's in to fight. I don't know why the teammate went in there by themselves, but they did go in there. Oh, there Moira's using her ultimate on nobody. There's nobody there. Team's getting attacked earlier on, trying to prevent them from getting into the gap as quickly as possible. It's kind of unfortunate. Reaper's making his way around to try and get over there and get inside the point, but there's somebody up there on the point to try and take it. It looks like a Lucio. 62, 63%. The boys need to get in there now as quickly as they possibly can. Yes, it looks grim because there's a Bastion hiding behind a Reinhardt shield. It has not been too difficult just yet. Taking the corner, 76%. These guys need to get in there. Oh. Diva's gotten out of her shell. She better be calling in some reinforcements sometime really soon. Oh, Mercy's got herself into the air. Reaper's doing some heck of a lot of damage. 92%. 92% on this. Could be a little bit difficult. Moira's jumped across, trying to get across there. The Reaper's in. There's a contested in overtime. Yep. Orissa's trying to be tethered on by Mercy to try and prevent that loss. Orissa against the Reinhardt. Could be a damage. Yeah, oh, good shot. Bastion's taking it through that. Uh-oh. The ultimate was wasted. Uh-oh. Looked like there was a Junkrat trying to push that in there. 22%, we've taken over the control. Boys and girls, this is an interesting fight. Man, has this gotten a little bit more interesting. For some reason, my pocket is tingling. Oh, it looks like some kind of spam call. Of course, robocalls in the middle of everything. The boys have taken over control, vested control of the control point at 39, 40% now. Trying to work it in. Up, dropping a shield. You really got to stay. Whoa, yeah, that Orisa shield really did some damage to that stone throw. Oh, Bastion got hit from behind. Looks like something like a Lucio. I can't quite tell exactly. Oh no, they need somebody inside there. They've got somebody Mercy. Oh no, they both got dropped at the same time. The other team's looking to take control. They don't get somebody in here. Overtime will go by quickly. Get inside there. Get in there quickly. There you go. You may not win, but you'll give it a good shot. There you go. It's kind of a team waste, but you know what? That's a good idea to try and get somebody in there at least. And that'll just about do it for this overtime.
This is my will.
And the boys have lost this first match, but that's okay. It's 1-0. Time to push on to the next one. And we're working on it. Okay, now we're gonna head into the building version of this little portion. See how well we can take over this spot. A little bit of a difficult area to try and take over, but not too bad. As you can see, we've got some spots coming in there. Oh, they've already tried to make the advance straight across to try and take our guys out. Our guys coming in, trying to take the point almost instantly. go down and see. Bastion trying to take advantage of it right away from the middle. Oh, Bastion got plastered. Red has control. Red needs to try and keep control. Can be very difficult with this one. Ooh, they've got a Sigma. Sigma's trying to drop all kinds on the Reaper, but the Reaper might have a chance on him. Except they've got a couple of guys in there. Looks like one Moira's in there trying to keep the Sigma alive. But the guys have placed him handily. Choked him down to nothing. You need that healing available.
Now I'll show them.
Here comes their Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's trying to make a little bit of damage, but man, trying to go up against the whole team inside one little building is going to be really, really difficult for any team to try and take on. Here they come. They're a little bit further back there. Oh, he threw a little slice in, but I think Orisa had her shield up. Made it a little bit more difficult for that slice to come through there. Hammer Strike or whatever it's called from Reinhardt. They're holding back. 53% now we've gotten on this target so far. No, Wrecking Ball's made a move inside. Wrecking Ball's attempting to make a move. Oh, that Reinhardt's on the inside, but that Bastion can take him out. He did from behind. He tried to shield himself up, but man, he got him right from behind. Took him to pieces. The whole team is still inside the point. 73% and working. Here we go. We've got one last stand. It looks like they're going to be able to put on before they're actually out of time. Trying to shoot from long distance. That's problematic. Oh, they're taking their Reinhardt. The shields are trying to move in. Oh, he's done a hammer strike. Try and slide in there and knock out as many guys as he can. He did take over a few guys. Our Diva's taking a punishment. 99%, but it looks like they're going to take control of the point. They wiped out the whole team in one fell swoop. That wasn't too bad because of that hammer, or that slide swipe, or whatever it's called, that Reinhardt actually has. It's so difficult to try and keep memorized all the names of these things. Oh, they've got themselves a Bastion, or a Baptiste up top. Team's on the inside. The Reaper's using his ultimate. Looks like he's laid down a bit of damage, trying to prevent those guys from being able to do any kind of damage. They've rushed in. Everything's rushed to the point. And the Reaper's on the inside. Bastion's doing a whole lot of damage. You've got that Baptiste on the outside. He's up on top. There he is right there. Take him down as much as you can. Overtime is now going to be over if they can get rid of that Baptiste. Nope. And then the Wrecking Ball came in and laid down an ultimate, which did a lot of damage to our guys. Bastion's the only remaining stand-in on the inside here. Nope, a few more have come back in. Looks like our Reaper's back in. Moira's inside. Oh, they took down their Reaper and the overtime's over. That'll be a win for our guys for this match. 1-1, folks. 1-1. This is the one some of our boys call their most favorite. They love this map. Once again, Hanover Hordes in red, Nashville Nomads in blue. The control point is this spot right here, right in the center. Wait for it to get activated, but this was the one that they actually have a good chance at winning because it is one of their favorites. Also a very dangerous one if you have a Reinhardt Bastion combination because they can sit at any one of those ramps down, leading down into the control point and wreak all kinds of havoc, and especially with a Wrecking Ball, it can be very problematic. Get a little bit of pain. The Wrecking Ball, ooh, he's trying to do a sweep, but man, it is not working. He's just hanging out up there.
The objective is now active.
Objective is now active. Our guys are going to try and sit over here and get inside that objective. Very hard to get that Reinhardt. Reinhardt, one swipe, took our guy out. Going to try and take out our Moira, who's restraining him from even through his shield. Our Reaper is making a run for it. It's inside, contesting the whole thing, making it very difficult for the team to do any kind of damage. Our team's able to get back in. There comes our Diva. Oh, she took the Reinhardt out. Oh, one's failed. She just rolled right in there and swiped him out, man. Knocked him completely out. Right through his shield and everything. That's the one thing that you've definitely got to learn. If you can make it through that shield, boy, you've got a really good chance of doing some damage. And boy, that's exactly what happened. And man, he just tore him to pieces. Team has taken control, 10% and working. Now the objective is to maintain, which can be very difficult, especially when this team has such a great strategic strategic ideas set. They know exactly what they're doing. Oh, we tried to throw a hammer strike, didn't. Totally missed that. Got him on the inside. Oh, they're making a move. Here they come around from the backside. That Reinhardt just did a whole hammer strike and then pulled off one of those slides and made it very, very difficult for them to do it. Oh, and there's a tether. Double damage coming up. Oh no! Some of the guys have been taken out. 42%. Switching sides are definitely is. Oh, he did the slide and got our Diva caught up in the side there. They've taken control, our 52%. Now we're actually looking at a guy. I don't know why Mercy just decided to roll in there like that by herself. She had no chance of being able to do anything. Our Bastion's up top there. Our Orisa. Looks like they're setting up there at the key, trying to prevent them from being able to come in. But I mean, they can actually come in and take over the thing. It's just whether or not they can shoot them down from being up top there. Oh, and a hammer strike right on our Diva. Oh, and then there was some type of Diva bomb. I don't know if that was a wrecking ball drop or what the deal was with that, but they're trying to take over now. Let's see if they can actually get in there. The Orisa is trying really hard to beat that Reinhardt, but man, it is just not working out. Very difficult, very, very difficult. Diva's over there without her mech. She's just standing there. 47% to our 52%. We are really, really trying, but man, it is getting very hard to be able to control these circumstances. Reaper tried to do some damage up top to take down some of the people that were up there. Did not work. Mara, ooh, got a good bounce from Mara's brain power. She's actually trying to get in there. The team needs to get in there like right now. They've got to get in there. You got to go. If you don't get in there, you're going to lose out. 76%, 52%. Looking at 80% now. They've got to go inside. I know it's a little bit difficult, but man, they have got to get in there and try. That's the main thing. One giant solid push. Take them out as quickly as they possibly can. Come on, we can do this. Ooh, a giant tether for double damage. Ah, the ultimate got wiped out. 97%. And that will be the end of that game.
Victory. Play of the game.
That really was the play of the game. It really did sort of do some damage when it got inside there and blew everything up. Nashville did do some hurt on that one, man. It was not very, very simple at all. So we're going to 1-1.
Mission diagnostics.
Going to be moving on here in a couple of minutes. Let's take a little break here so I can go talk with the boys. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Getting ready to head over into this next match, where we're heading off to Havana, Cuba. Looks kind of a little bit like it, but not really. Heading off to Havana, we're going to be going in, trying to play Escort. Escort is a difficult match where you actually have a payload. Payload's very, very difficult. Sometimes
Initiating match.
this will be our payload Escort. Hanover Horde's again back in blue, and Nomads are in red. Spawn point will be right there. Color de Sebastian. De l'air.
Ready for battle.
De hier. De hier de Sebastian. De hier. De hier. Alright, they're going to be trying to take it over first. Our boys are going to be working their way in, trying to get there.
In 30 seconds.
Getting a little bit crazy. Getting a little bit crazy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oh, and on the inside.
The payload.
Makes it very difficult. Up, caught Diva off guard. There's their Bastion making his way to the payload, of course. Up there with the oh, and then Diva took and discorded the whole thing. Made it very difficult for them to come up with any ideas or any plans. Oh, and then she got swiped and killed almost instantly by that rock toss. Like they've got themselves a Sigma in there working on, I do believe. Team's working it. Orissa's trying to keep the team together. Mercy's trying to keep him tethered to peace. Oh, not very easily done. Reaper got knocked down. Orissa's trying to take a shot. She's got her shield up. Trying in there. Diva's trying to throw some rock. Or trying to get some rock expelled. There they go, trying to keep the peace. Yep, there they go. They're in the move. Team's working around. Reaper's taking the shot. Oh, they got their Bastion up top. Is making a whole lot of a mess right out of the wall. They're trying to get to the first objective. There's the first objective right there. If they can prevent them from getting there, that would be great. Keep their time low, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a possibility without the whole team there. Orissa's trying to drop in there, trying to drop in a little bit of damage.
All systems check out.
Reinhardt's making his move. Diva's, oh, trying to go on the inside. Yes! Diva got him once again. Took the Reinhardt out at point blank. Making it very difficult for them to be able to do anything with it, man. Bam! There they are on top, trying to keep the guys in from the outside. Oh, they're coming in down and through and around. Diva's trying to get some shots. She just dropped the bomb inside there. She has no mech. She needs to mech up as quickly as she possibly can. There's Sigma trying to make damage happen. Bastion's in on top. Bastion's trying to prevent himself from getting shot down. Using his ultimate, taking out a few of these guys. Oh no. Mara's using her ultimate to try and take out a few of them.
I'll show them.
Diva's on the inside now. Diva's trying to get to the payload, prevent the payload from becoming a thing. Orissa's tethered to Mercy, who's keeping her alive and quite well balanced. That's if I can keep him going into the roof. The fight seems to be right on the inside there, as much as they possibly could get it out. Ooh, the Bastion's picked a really good spot in a sniping position.
Schutzengel is da.
Should be able to do some creative damage from up there. Hopefully, Sigma threw his shield, and then Sigma dropped the shield back. Oh, and then Diva took a nice headshot with the stones. That's okay. Diva dropped out of her mech. Her mech's on the inside. Our
Helden sterben nicht.
one team wipe coming right up, and that was on that tether from that ultimate. That was good, so we'd be able to get that charge up there.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Looks like Reaper's gonna play himself scout. Gonna work herself up from the front. Orisa and Bastion. Bastion's doing a good job of wiping them out from afar. Pretty intense. They're trying to make hayway through here if they can get in. That's the only problem. They're gonna try and get their Reaper, or I'm sorry, their Bastion to get in there and do some damage. But our Bastion rolled right in there and did some damage himself. See, they're getting spot right through that door right there, and you can't really make any hay when it comes to trying to get through a door and a team waiting on the other side. Oh, just before you had a chance, Junkrat. I think that was Junkrat. I'm not exactly sure who that is. Somebody ended up buying it, though. It might have been a Baptiste. They're trying to game plan that. 2 minutes left to try and get to the next point, if at all possible. Our Bastion's making headway on top of that, making it very difficult for them to shoot anything in there. As he takes his ultimate. Oh, and then Bastion went in. Oh, got his ultimate and took our guy. Took that Reinhardt directly out. Good shot into one piece. Reinhardt's taking it to task. Oh no, and he ended up getting knocked down by another Bastion that was over on the other side. Bastion's there, but we've got our Reaper in there. He's trying to make some hay. Mercy's trying to do some fighting on their own, but it's going to be really, really impossible for them to do that. Trying to get inside, sit back and regroup just a wee bit. There you go. Reaper's up there trying to make some hay. Causing some headaches.
60 seconds remaining.
Going to be any kind of a fight. This fight's going to come in right now. This is where it's at. 60 seconds left for them to try and get to the next checkpoint, which they haven't gotten to yet, although they're on the move now. The team is right around the corner here, and they're laying waste to that whole team. And there's a Reinhardt. He's trying to make some shots. Looks like their Junkrat's trying to do some damage, but the Junkrat's actually having some problems. Junkrat's, trying to fire in, trying to kill this Bastion, but our Bastion, but he's not doing a good job of it. Bastion got in there and that's our Orisa. Ended up in there getting tethered by our Mercy. To heal him up. Her up. Oh, they're coming in from a different angle. Trying to make way. Map's a little bit different here. And Moira's trying to take out he's got some good damage going on there. And that'll be it for this match. Round 1 is complete, and our boys were successful in keeping them from making even 2 points in the rounds. They have 0 time and 1 point.
0 to 1.
In order to win this match, we just have to make it to 2 challenge. I want to call it challenge, not challenge. Checkpoints. Sorry. And we're going to head back to the same spot we were at earlier. Right here. Same objective, different plan. Heroes have been assembled.
Ready for battle.
Our boys will be attempting to make it through this front door this time in order to try and get out here and take this payload on a ride. The first skirmish is always the hardest, as they're going to try and block the objective point as quickly as possible to keep them from getting outside the building. Oh, they've crept themselves in with a ball, wrecking ball, and then there's a Reaper down here waiting for it. They have a Bastion who's getting ready to set up what looks like a Baptiste and a Reinhardt. This could be an exciting chapter in the lives of these JV boys right here, ladies and gentlemen.
1. Attackers incoming.
Get to the second checkpoint. Can it be possible? Payload's already on the move. Orisa's shield's already trying to take out a little bit of that. Oh, the wrecking ball's on the inside of the shield, trying to get down to them. The Bastion's being tethered to try and help out. Oh! Mara threw a healing spell and try and get that up there to get those guys a little bit of a head start. Oh, they're not doing much damage to try and push these guys back. Attempting to make much of a damage. Diva got out of her mech in time to make it explode. Seems to call up another mech. Oh, that Reinhardt's, or the Reaper's doing some damage on our Orisa. Reaper to Reaper could be very, very detrimental, depending on how much damage that Reaper's taken, and he took a lot. There we go, trying to get to that first objective as we drive into a parking lot. Sorry, this is my first time driving, folks. I am not inebriated. Here we go. Trying in. Oh, that Reinhardt's trying to make some damage now, but she's tethered with the Mercy. If we can get enough guys, that's it. Knock that Reinhardt completely out. Coming up to the first checkpoint. Wrecking Ball's trying to do a sweep. Wrecking Ball's got a little bit of damage going on, but the Wrecking Ball, ooh, took out that Bastion along with a little bit of help from friends. The team is in there by itself, but one Wrecking Ball by itself. Oh, the Wrecking Ball is doing some damage in that roll around that whole thing. That's what Nomads are attempting to. Oh, good job, good job. Moving out of the way of that swipe. Yes, Moira's trying to take and absorb some of his power. The closer she gets to him, the more power she's going to drain from him. She did a good job of being able to get in there, and he didn't pay very close attention. 1 minute, 37 seconds to get to that checkpoint to extend time. Just a wee bit. There we go. Here we go. Close quarters combat. Dein Schutzengel ist done. Ready to play. Oh, almost the whole team's against that Reinhardt at the moment. Bastion's doing a good job of getting in there and wiping him out. There's that Wrecking Ball. The Wrecking Ball's making the sweep. We've got a minute left to get over to that checkpoint. And there it is. This is where the hard part comes in, folks. As you saw last game, this one can be very, very difficult. The team will be set up over there in the corner in order to stop our team from trying to be able to get in here. It can be difficult because if our guys get knocked out at all, it's going to be, ooh, they were already back at the point over here. Reinhardt got smart. Bastion needs to step up there. Get up on top. Bastion needs to get up on top. I guess he's thinking he can't because of how much he had trouble doing that. Wrecking Ball's making a sweep. Trying to get their guys on the inside there. Not able to do it, but as long as he's kept tethered, that Wrecking Ball's going to make things difficult for the move. Getting some shots. Diva tried to push him ahead. Got him pushed out a little bit, but not enough. Just got to be able to get past that lighted portion of the ground right there, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get past that, the game is won. And it looks like that might actually be a possibility right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hanover Horde wins the third game of this series.
Play of the game.
Play of the game comes down to Reaper. Oh, what an amazing shot. Did an amazing job of going in there and just really handing it to him. That was just crazy. That was one of those things you just couldn't see because I couldn't get inside there. Pulled an ultimate and wiped out most of the team right there on the spot.
Excellent.
Good job. Excellent job. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, my name is Josh Schmidt and I'm the owner of Code Ninjas Hanover along with my wife Vanessa, and I just wanted to run everyone through some of the camps we have running through the rest of July. So the first camp we have coming up is Minecraft Create. Minecraft Create runs July 13th through the 17th. It is our AM camp that day. Each day we run a camp AM and PM, a morning camp and an afternoon camp. And you can either purchase the morning camp for $165, the afternoon camp for $145, or you can save by combining both the AM and PM camps by buying the full day option for $290. In Minecraft Create, the ninjas create their own 3D models and import them into the Minecraft world. It's really neat to see the kids' expressions when they see their designs actually show up in the Minecraft world that they're playing with their friends. So really fun camp. Kids have a blast in this camp. It's July 13th through 17th, and it's our AM camp. Our next camp, which is the PM camp that week, is Minecraft Pirates. In this camp, the kids play on our private server where we have the Minecraft Pirates modification set up. And working with their fellow ninjas, they embark on pirate journeys, looking for treasure, establishing new pirate bases, and they have a really good time in this camp. So again, July 13th to the 17th, this is our PM camp, Minecraft Pirates. Our next camp is Minecraft Modders, July 20th through the 24th. This is our AM camp. In this camp, the kids really get into a lot more depth in terms of creating their own Minecraft modification packages. So they'll do everything from building their own, designing their own blocks, to building their own weapons, to it's really limitless on the types of modifications they can create in this camp. It's a really powerful software tool we use, and the kids will have a lot of fun creating their own mod packs from scratch. So again, that's July 20th through the 24th, Minecraft Modders. It's our AM camp. In the PM, we have Beginning JavaScript that same week. So Beginning JavaScript is a really fun camp where they build their own games using the JavaScript scripting language. JavaScript's a really high demand programming language, so if they want to be introduced to it, or if they've got a little bit of background in coding as well, then Beginning JavaScript's really a good course for them. They'll have a lot of fun in this camp. This is our PM camp, July 20th through the 24th. The following week, July 27th through the 31st, we have Storytelling in Scratch. Storytelling in Scratch is where the kids build their own stories and storyboards using the Scratch programming language. Scratch is a block-based coding program where it's a lot of drag-and-drop functionalities, but they learn how coding works, how computer works, and how game building works. So kids will have a lot of fun in this camp. They always do. It's July 27th through the 31st. It's our probably most approachable camp for those younger kids. So get them enrolled, and they'll have a lot of fun with us for this AM camp. So our PM camp that week, July 27th through the 31st, is Fortnite camp. They'll actually build their own Fortnite levels. They'll compete in Fortnite tournaments during the week using those levels. They'll also compete with other centers on the Friday of that week, and we'll crown a champion with other centers across the country. So this should be a really fun, exciting camp, and they also learn. They'll be learning how to stream their own content. They'll stream their own matches during the week, towards the end of the week, so they'll learn how to be like their favorite YouTuber and stream their gaming content. So that's the PM camp on July 27th through July 31st. So that pretty much wraps up our camp overview for the remaining weeks in July. I hope you enjoyed the little summary of the information we put out for you today. If you got any questions, our website's listed at the top as well as our phone number. Or if you'd like more detailed information on some of these camps, you can go to Code Ninjas Summer Camps .mailchimpsites.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you ninjas here at the center in Hanover. Take care.
incoming.
All right, folks, I'm sorry about that. I totally blanked out on you there.
Initiating launch.
Got completely dark. We are going to go to Hollywood. Let's take a look on the inside here to see what we've got going on. And that's our buddy Tyler. Tiger rolling. He's getting ready to hit it. The name of the game here is Hybrid. Hybrid is not an easy situation because it's a combination of control and escort. You must get an objective and then escort an objective. Nashville Nomads are in blue. Our boys are in red.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We must take that control point right there from them. This can be difficult because this is not a simple task. Although they have no high people that are up there shooting from the top.
5, 4, 3.
They've got the Reinhardt ready at the choke point.
Attackers incoming.
If that Reinhardt can actually get in there. There we go. Moira's already throwing some stuff. Their Baptiste dropped a little target practice. In this one choke point right here and make things very, very difficult. Larissa's dropping to play. You got a spot to be able to get over there. Oh, the Wrecking Ball is trying to do some damage in the background, but by itself, that's not a good idea because Wrecking Ball is just not going to be able to wipe out that whole team. Eva's inside, trying to take apart the Reinhardt. She was able to do it. Now they've got the control point, making access to it. The boys of the Horde starting to work on it. They've got some people. Oh, getting shot from afar and up high.
Stop the payload.
Now we've got a payload situation. Of course, they're going to try and send in everybody and everyone they possibly can to try and get in there. Ooh, lightning strike directly across. Coming up from behind, looks like there's a Baptiste trying to shoot him out. Baptiste on this Mercy. Nope, better not try that. Mercy is not a fighter. They're attempting to get the payload out here. Oh, they got on top. And guess what? They got wiped through from that one. Knocked pretty clean. Oh, the Wrecking Ball up top is trying to make some hay. Larissa's up there trying to drop it through. Oh man, it's just a cluster bomb of guys trying to get on top of this payload. It's just making it very, very difficult to shoot this way through. Oh, and they threw a counter-strike. Did not work very well. Trying to get there. The Wrecking Ball is making its way in. The Bastion's over there. Bastion rolled right through that shield. Uh-oh. Wrecking Ball is trying to take it to them, but Orissa's really, really laying it down on the Wrecking Ball. And he's not going to be able to make it away from that. I think the Wrecking Ball is going to end up taking the hit here. Trying to get that Bastion. Oh, we knocked that Bastion out. Not a good movement. Oh, Echo's in there trying to make hay, but ends up getting wasted. Reinhardt's in here. Our Bastion is back. Oh, and then Reinhardt stepped in and took the Bastion down with one belt swoop. Nastiness. Man, the Wrecking Ball is really, really trying to get in there and do some damage, and it's doing a good job of it. It looks like the Echo's trying to do some damage too from her distance thing and afar. The teams got separated just a little bit, but not too much. Uh-oh. We've fallen behind one of the props. That's just never good. And they were able to get us to stop. There's just one section here. Orissa Zoom's still trying to fight, but she's tethered. So she's getting double shots on everything. Now she's got a shield up, trying to push through. Oh, but Orissa takes the fall. Oh, bad timing for that Reaper to try and get in there and pull off his ultimate. But man, they just ended up taking him back through that. Never a good thing. Wrecking Ball's making his way through here, trying to get in there. Bastion's getting up there. Trying to go. Divas against Wrecking Ball. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting fight. Nope, Wrecking Ball didn't get a chance to stay up there very long. Ended up dropping down. Divas making it. Boom! Oh, laid down the boom, and it didn't work because she was on top of something and just laid the levels up above. Oh, they're trying to fight. The fight's coming back. Orissa's really trying to make that good shot. Orissa knocked that Reinhardt completely across the room, yeeted him straight across the board.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Here they go.
Diva.
They're back in. Diva's now going to fight against this. She's got 4-on-1, 4-on-1, 5-on-1, 5-on-1 with a healer. Never going to be a good idea. There's an Echo. It's getting taken to task by Moira. There it goes. Here's our, oh, it dropped the lead and straight through. Oh, and knocked out quite a few of our guys. A little too easily. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to try and take this point. If we get a chance to try and take this point. Working to go ahead and get this payload on the inside. Just got to be able to get it through those doors and right into the parking space. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. McCree is a terrible name for a cowboy. It really is. How terrible is that?
Helden sterben nicht.
All right, they've got a little bit of an opening here. Nope, tried to take the Bastion on the inside. That wasn't a good idea. They've got their Reaper. The Reaper's making some effort. Oh, he's shooting through. If they can get to that checkpoint, that's all they've got to do. Get to that checkpoint right there in under a minute. Marva's using her ultimate, trying to take people out. She's got it. Oh, they've got that Wrecking Ball. Oh, Wrecking Ball dropped an ultimate. There's a bunch of bombs everywhere. It's going to make damage on all kinds of stuff. If you can even get around them, that's never a good plan. Reaper's taking task on top. They're actually keeping that Reaper alive. Reaper trying to shoot it up. 30 seconds to get there. That's all we need. It's just that little bit more. They give us a minute and some change. A minute and some change. Now all we've got to do is get through here, get straight across, and get into the parking space. Hell, not exactly straight across. It never is that simple. Here's where that game plan's got to come in handy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes!
Cease your resistance.
Don't know if they took care of that Wrecking Ball. Looks like, yep, they sure did. Oh, we got the tether in on top. It's going to be double damage. Oh, the Reinhardt took a swipe and and they knocked a couple of them off the top of the car. That was a hard hit damage sort of situation. Wrecking Ball's made it back in. They're shooting at Wrecking Ball now, trying to get him down. Still got a little bit of an advancement. Here comes Mercy. She's coming down to help get this thing moved. There's Echo. Try to take out that winged beast as quickly as they possibly can.
Diva.
Junkrat, oh, they've got themselves a Diva. Diva's on the inside. Diva's not doing very well. Yes. That's all I can say about that is yes. They're taking down a whole bunch of the people all at once. There's a Wrecking Ball. It's not going to be able to do much damage on the inside like that. It's going to keep hitting the walls and get busted up. That's right, ladies and gents. The whole team is sitting on top. Oh, an ultimate dropped in by Junkrat. That's unfortunate. But it looks like we've gotten... Oh! Junkrat dropped in on top, trying to get this Bastion. Not good at all for them. The Wrecking Ball, ooh, took a swipe. It took quite a few of them off the top of the car, but that's okay. They're still there. The Wrecking Ball's trying to get inside.
Helden sterben nicht.
All they've got to do is get into that VIP spot. They got 4 seconds left to try and get there. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, but they are really, really super close. All they've got to do is stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive and get this team knocked out so they can get into the spot. Ooh, Orissa's doing some terrible damage to them, knocking them completely out. They've got to be able to get this Reinhardt out of there. If they can knock the Reinhardt out. Oh, the Orissa went down. So close, ladies and gents, so close. Double overtime as the Diva worked in. Oh, tried to get in there, but round one it's essentially complete. Wow, that was invigorating. I am talking super enlightened, invigorating kind of match.
Initiating match.
That one was very, very scary. So we're going to work on now trying to get our junior varsity to win this match. If they can prevent them from getting 2 challenges all the way to the end, they have won the game and they've won the last section of this tournament. Official score is now 2-1.
Ready for battle.
It is, of course, our job during this section to try and get in here and defend this point. You just don't get any closer to where they were at. I honestly cannot get in there any faster or any better.
In 30 seconds.
I have a feeling they're probably going to end up taking on some of our ideas, some of our strategy in order to win this. But we have something unique in store for them. Let's just see exactly what they got that they can bring towards us here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Here comes the attackers. Mara used the power to try and suction off a little bit of their stuff. Already taken out one of their guys. Looked like a junk rat, but it was kind of early. Oh, and then she dropped the hammer bomb. That wrecking ball is actually very lethal when it comes to that kind of thing. Keeping our guys alive to prevent them from being able to get inside here. You got a Mercy in there trying to make a play.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Oh, they tried to do some kind of damage inside there and didn't get anything accomplished. Wrecking ball's making its way around. Attempting to get in there. It's just swinging around. I believe it's waiting for its teammates. Oh, it looks like they've got him working his way around. I think that's an Echo that just took it. Reinhardt's made his way around. A couple of the team have actually made their way around to the back. Oh, and then Reinhardt took the Bastion for a swing. Well, that's okay. Bastion needs to get in there and start making that fight up. Echo's shooting from above. Got herself down a little bit. They're trying to take the Bastion out, but that is just not working for them. The plan's just not happening. Here comes Wrecking Ball to try and make a big... Oh, Wrecking Ball ultimate right on top. That's going to knock out our Arissa. Wrecking Ball's gotten in there. Oh no, it's got to be able to keep in there for a couple minutes. Diva's over there trying to get a little bit. Ooh, Diva's got some shot in there. It's a blast to try and keep them out of there. I'm not exactly sure if our guys are going to be able to make it back in time. Maybe they can. Got to be able to stop this Gordon. There we go. Mercy did a good job, even though Mercy's really not handled for this kind of thing. Enough time for the team to get in there. Team's back in. Wiped out a lot of them. That's unfortunate. Making it almost impossible for them to attack this point. 1 minute, 17 seconds left. If they can prevent that team from getting in here and doing any kind of damage. Wrecking Ball is taking on the Diva. If the Diva can figure out the Wrecking Ball's there, it's going to be it. The Mercy's taking his shots. She's catching on to the Echo and keeping the Echo going. I don't know if that's such a good idea considering the fact.
Engage. Diva.
These guys are in here. Orissa's in here inside trying to take out the Mercy. That's a good idea. Yes.
All systems checked out.
All right, they're inside. Diva's on the outside. They only have 87.8%, 43 seconds left to take the objective. Oh, and they were able to secure the objective after a hard-fought fight. Now they only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds added on. So now it's an attempt to stop them from getting the payload to the end. That's the main course of this whole thing. There should be some guys at this checkpoint trying to take them out, but apparently that's not a thing. Guess the team's gonna go ahead and sit back here. Try and keep it going from right here, but that's just difficult to actually quantify. Oh, Bastion's done a good job staying back exactly out from plain sight. Oh no, the Wrecking Ball took a little bit of an interest in him and got him backed up, but didn't really knock him out just yet. Oh, and then our Moira's using her ultimate. Bastion's doing a good job staying back and wiping him out from afar. That's exactly what you want your Bastion to be able to do, is get yourself back there, take them out at a point. Not much they can do about it. Bastion needs a yes! Bastion's doing an excellent job of taking out the team. You don't get play of the game, I don't know what's going on there, unless something like that really cool. Oh, their Wrecking Ball made a drop inside there. Diva taking a shot. Uh-oh, they dropped the fuse. He's dropped his ultimate inside there. He's got those things. Moira's doing a good job of absorbing the energy from him as quickly as she possibly can. The Reinhardt's making a move on the inside, getting it out to the car. Let's see if he can do any kind of damage. It looks like he might be able to. He's getting them to back off. But they can keep them from the payload. He's going to end up pushing them back. You don't want them to do that. You want to stop before they even get to the checkpoint. Here comes the move. Here comes the move. The Bastion is sitting in the back of the car trying to avoid, and then there they are. Oh, and then the Wrecking Ball took out our Diva, wiped her backwards pretty hardcore. Here it comes. Ooh, double damage portals opened up. They're actually shooting through. And the guys have taken it over, and they've got their own tether on top of it too for double damage. Oh, nope, that's a Mercy ultimate. Mercy ult is double damage technically and also healing. Morrow is throwing some info in on top of them. 45 seconds left. Can they keep them from even reaching the checkpoint? Let's hope that they can do this, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Diva takes on the Wrecking Ball. I don't know why Diva's actually following the Wrecking Ball around. She'll be waiting for the Wrecking Ball to come back to him. One-on-one fight's always going to be kind of difficult. Because there's so much better movement when it comes to Wrecking Ball. 20 seconds left for them to try and get this through there. Oh, Bastion's up on top and he's making headway. Looks like all kinds of damage could happen here. They're starting to get the payload moving again. They only have 10 seconds left to try and get to this checkpoint. It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even enough. Might head into overtime, just a slight bit. And now we've got to be able to get these guys in here to... Ooh, Reinhardt tried to throw in something there, trying to make it very difficult for our guys. These guys need to get in there and attack with everything they've got. Everything. Lay it all on the line. Get it inside. Stop the payload. Payload's come to a stop. Now if they can just get the team from away from it. Oh, and they've got that double damage. Oh, and the Reaper just got wiped out by the Reinhardt. Oh, no. Ladies and gents, could this be taking place in an overtime? The Moira's trying to get a little bit... Oh, she's doing it with her ultimate. Knocking him through, getting him through, but man, she's got to be able to stay away from all of them. Very not simple. I think they just reached the checkpoint. It's only going to give them a minute more to get through this whole thing, but we'll see what happens here if they can get there. Man, 30 seconds to try and get through it all. Moira's doing a good job, but man, that Bastion on the back's really taking it to task. Yes. Now they have to face the intense scrutiny of the team from the inside. Team needs to get together and they need to put a stop to this very, very quickly.
60 seconds.
What are you doing? Here it comes. Oh no! He got laid down. The Mercy's in the back there. Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, if they can't get inside here, not that. We're gonna go on to game 5.
Play of the game.
Junkrat for the Nomads gets the play of the game.
Quadruple kill. Epic.
That's how it's done.
Yes. Reinhard. Oh, well, that's that one. We got a 5-minute break in between. We are 2-2. It doesn't get any more stressful than this, folks. We're going to go on to a little bit of a breather, and let's go talk to the team. Be back shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're coming down to game 5. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult, and I thought it would go one way or another, but man, we've really sort of matched up. The parity has gotten really good in these games. So here we are, working on attempting to get to Eichenwald. The 5th and final game of the JV season is almost underway. As you can see, the Horde will be in blue, the Nomads will be in red. At least that's the way it's showing on this screen. Hopefully it's actually staying that way. We'll see. We shall see. Boy, the tension's in the air, man. You could just feel it, like your hands are getting a little bit shaky, man. And, you know, it's getting a little bit more difficult to sort of just keep the whole sort of, oh, you know, I don't think I'm going to be okay kind of feel. You know, it's a very heart palpitating kind of stress at the end of these things. Man, these are cliffhangers. Boy, they really got close on that last one. That's okay, though. We're working on this next one. Eichenwald is where we're heading off to. JV's final game. We should be taking off here at any minute. Got some income and outgoing. Oh, it looks like the majority of the JV or the varsity squad is here. I think we might only be missing one. Or maybe not even missing one. I think they're all here. Believe it or not, we've got our full varsity team on hand, getting ready to play and support our JV squad. Okay, we're going to do it these next couple games, especially for the varsity squad, a little bit differently. We're going to follow around some of the people during the game instead of doing an up-high camera view. We'll get ready to do that here very shortly. As soon as we get ready to start this game off, we're just waiting on this final call. Give me 1 second. I need to pep talk. All right, just adding some positivity on top of the positivity that we're already trying to teach our boys how to do. They're just waiting on it now. Hopefully we'll be able to get in here shortly. The official word is trying to come down the pike. Waiting on the Nashville Nomad to give us the go-ahead. Game 5 coming up shortly. Oh.
Traveling to Eichenwald. Initiating match.
All right, here we go. Looks like we've got it all set up and ready to rock and roll. Eichenwald is the castle. This one is an extremely difficult one to try and to win at points. Because there are so many shot points to go for.
Ready for battle.
Knowledgeable people this map almost hate this map in some regard. And here's what we're going to do. Of course, our boys are in blue, the guys are in red. Following around Orisa. Mercy. Diva. Bastion. Armora. And Reaper. Yeah.
Group up with me. My ultimate ability is charging.
Valkyrie's charging.
Alright, let's take a look. Here they go. Same concept as before, hybrid game. Trying to take the control point and then escort a piece payload. Oh, payload came through. Up there, nope, that was a wrecking ball. Wrecking ball decided to wipe them through. Oh, Arissa's trying to do some damage from over there. Mercy's helping to keep her healed. Oh, Tiva's doing some damage on the inside. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, going on there, contesting the point. Oh, reviving. Bastion. Oh, and they got knocked back.
Perhaps they need that
Trying to get some healing done. Mara's a little bit difficult to try and take out sometimes. Oh no! And then Diva's outside her mech now. It's a little bit less dangerous on that. But she does have some kind of shooting ability. Oh no, that's not good. And our Mercy's back there. Attempting to take the point. We've got somebody on the inside eventually keeping them from getting it. Uh-oh, they're getting the point. We need to get our guys in there. Get inside the point. Oh, and they've taken the point. Not going exactly the way I thought it was going to go. It was inside. Bastion's inside. They're going to try and take over this. Like I said, way too many spots to try and get in there. Oh. Guys in blue, the Wrecking Ball is trying to get the payload going. Yes. Mercy's tethered in. Arissa's in there trying to get the Wrecking Ball down too. Oh, Bastion got knocked out. Mercy's trying to revive the Bastion. Good job, but the only problem is, ended up getting knocked out in the same spot. They have taken control of the cannon. Moira has her ultimate. Looks like a couple of them are still waiting for their ultimates to charge up. The guys have to make their way back. Unfortunately, the cannon's going to be on the move until that happens. Oh, Diva tried to make a good point of it, but it just didn't happen.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed. I am ready for special attack.
Oh no. Ended up getting killed, knocked down from that one. The whole team ended up pretty much getting wiped. Mercy's trying to get some jump going on, but man, that Bastion on top of there is just taking way advantage of them. Oh, our Bastion up on top, making a little bit of a death play. Bastion needs to hurry up and figure out exactly what he can do here. Getting some shots going on. Oh, no, we got pwned. Oh, and they were able to actually take that out. The Bastion's ultimate actually helped out in the long run on that one. Let's see what the Reaper's got going on here. Some kind of death and dismemberment, of course. Preventing that from getting to the checkpoint is the ultimate goal. Hopefully we can keep it from getting all the way to the end, but the checkpoint would be good enough. 3 minutes left in order to keep that from happening, which is about 6 different plays. Six different team restructurings. Wrecking Ball did the drop. Wrecking Ball with the drop. Oh, on top. Oh. Got theirs on the inside. Trying to get up there. Oh, no. Bastion tried a little something. Diva's on the outside. She's not able to get much beyond that. It's going to be her against that Wrecking Ball. It's going to be hard to be able to get that. Wrecking Ball against Diva. Oh, and now she's back in. Now she's got most of her stuff. Oh, no, she needs healed. Oh, she got out of her mech very, very quickly. Get up there. If they can get up there and prevent that from getting to the checkpoint. 2 minutes left. Still got about 4 more, maybe. Team stops. Oh, they've gotten smart. They're working their way around. Mercy's working himself, trying to get that in there. A little bit. Bastion's up there trying to make... Oh, Bastion's not there. Bastion's getting revived right now by Mercy. Nope, and Mercy ended up getting knocked out, so now the team has to respawn. Whole team ended up getting wiped. Not sure exactly why it's not heading off to those guys. No. They were able to get to the checkpoint. Bastion's trying to shoot through, getting a little bit tethered. Varsity got wiped out almost instantly. Not a good idea to sit there right dead center in the middle of that. Reaper's trying to make a little bit of a play for it. Getting inside to get that Bastion. Oh, Bastion's got his ultimate. Took out the Reaper too easily. I can't tell you exactly how difficult that is, but it's very difficult to play this game, especially when it comes down to people hitting their ultimates at the right time, and that was definitely one of those times where it was the right time. Oh, D.Va ended up getting inside again. He's trying to prevent them from getting to the end. They've got 2 minutes to try and reach the end of this objective. Not sure if they can do it, but I'm pretty sure they got a chance. It's a little bit further down. The whole team's here. Oh no! The wrecking ball ends up dropping off a payload. And now Arissa's getting a little bit of help. Mara did a good job dropping off that little energy swipe. Here we go, trying to get in. Oh, they're trying to make the move in from the left-hand side. Bottom left is moving in rather quickly. They're pushing forward as much as they potentially can. Oh, even with that, almost the whole team is down. Mara's trying to pull off a little bit out of there. Even with the coaching, it's very difficult to get them to not do what they're supposed to do at certain points, but hey, they were able to get that Bastion back up there and running and functioning again. There's the end point right there. If they get to that in 60 seconds, they've got this first match wrapped up. Oh, Mara was actually able to pull that off, getting a little bit of anger in there. Dropping that anger in there. Get that Bastion. Oh, no, what are you doing? No, Mara, you're supposed to be helping in there. Get in there and do your thing. Not doing it. Yep, there's our Bastion up there doing it. 30 seconds left. They haven't quite gotten to the end. Bastion's helping out from on top. Bastion's doing a good job getting that Reinhardt. Get that Reinhardt as much as he possibly can. Take out that wrecking ball. Good job. The team's actually got a shot here. 10 seconds to prevent them from getting in there. Get them healed up as much as possible. And that should basically do it if they can prevent them from getting in. Nope, they got in. So overtime's ringing. Yes. And overtime rings down. Oh no, the wrecking ball's made its way in. Get that wrecking ball and drop that wrecking ball and that Bastion. And there it is, ladies and gents. Very good, very good. Prevent them from getting to the end. All right, they were able to make 2 points, which means we have to get further, and we have to be able to capture the 2 control points, or checkpoints. I'm sorry, we have to be able to capture the 1 control point and then get past 1 checkpoint. So let's see what we've got going on here. Oh. Yeah, that's where they spawn out of. That's where it's left over from.
Ready for battle.
There's the Nashville Nomads getting up here to try and prevent this from happening.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Nomads will be stringing up. This is the control point they want to be able to take. Let's see if they can take it. Need to be able to do it quickly and efficiently. That's the thing. Sometimes gaming fatigue can be a thing. 5 games in, it can definitely be a little bit of an interesting situation. The fingers are getting a little bit numb, even though they're working themselves into the keyboard. But man, I tell you what. Hello, Mara. Oh, and then they had decided to send in their wrecking ball and get a little bit close. All right. Reaper trying to make a play from the inside. Quickly as he can to take them guys out. Ooh, doing a good job, but they're really wiping through. We've got some people on the inside making it a real challenge for them to be able to do anything. Reaper's played a really good job of it. Here it comes. Oh, and they've taken control of the control point in a rather quick fashion. Thank goodness. See where we're at here. Arissa's up here. Oh, almost got it. Gotta be able to get in there and take them out. There we go. Now they must escort the payload. Get this thing all the way to the end. Well, hopefully we're going to be able to do some kind of damage from here. Uh-oh. There's Wrecking Ball trying to make it a little bit hard. Trying to draw the attention away, actually. Ooh, there's Echo making it damage. Damage is not in good input. There we go. Looks like, I can't tell if that's a Lucio or not. Mercy's doing some jumping. Trying to keep that Bastion tethered. There's our Bastion boy sitting on top, making it very difficult for them to push through. Oh, there they came from on top, trying to shoot from down. Maybe a good idea, maybe not. Uh-oh, Mercy's got her ultimate. Bastion's got his ultimate as well, but not to be able to use it just this second. Oh, and Reinhardt is really pushing to try and get our Bastion completely destroyed, but nope, he's still tethered by so many healthy health bombs. Dash is still working its way back across there. He's getting up on top, trying to get in there. They're almost to the checkpoint. Oh, taking it from both sides. Oh, Arissa's on the one side. I don't know why their Mercy's sitting over there on that side like that. I guess she knows that she wouldn't be able to do too much damage from that one side. Oh, and the ultimate came in and knocked out 3 of our guys all at once. Just before our ultimate came up. Oh, Bastion ended up getting stunned. Oh no, and he got wiped out by Reinhardt. Let's see what else we got going on here. Diva's in there pushing. Oh, we can't go in that way. Diva's trying to take the push. Diva's taking, oh, Diva on Diva. It's gonna be a shot. Uh-oh. Oh no, ended up getting shot out. Oh, that was terrible. What a good strategic idea. Try and push that forward. Man, see if they can actually get that in there. Bastion's up there taking pot shots. Ooh, let's watch that Bastion taking pot shots. Oh no, he ended up getting shot. Nope, there he is. Nope, he's dead. Follow our Diva. And our Mercy's keeping Arissa and everybody else alive. Speaking of Arissa's, ooh, double killing. Sweet. We're past the one checkpoint. We still have 4 minutes left to be able to get to the end of this payload, get to the end of this journey. This is where we've really got to push and push hard to be able to get this payload to go. Got to take out that Reinhardt. That's the main thing. Take out the Reinhardt. He seems to be doing a lot of the damage. Oh, Arissa ended up getting taken down. Mercy's in here trying to do a little bit, but she knows her team's going to end up getting shot down just a little bit. Oh, there's Diva. She's not out of her mech. And here comes the rest of the team. They're all working their way in very slowly but surely. Okay. Here comes the big push. Oh, good shot. Bastion decided to figure out exactly where he could shoot from. Oh, Bastion ended up getting eliminated. Wasn't getting tethered strong enough by his stuff. Uh-oh, Mara got knocked down. Our Reaper's doing some real damage on the inside until he got knocked out as well. So I have 2 minutes and 53 seconds to try and get to the end of this thing. We are so very close to winning this portion.
My ultimate ability is charged. Group up.
Seems like our Diva's got her ultimate.
The power of destruction.
Let's follow in our Aritha. This is where the last challenge comes in, right here. Get that Reinhardt down. Some of our guys are getting taken down. Reaper's doing some real damage. On the inside, getting shot up. Oh, and he ended up getting taken down too. Moira's doing a good job of trying to keep the Diva alive. So is the Mercy. Diva's trying. Oh no, she got pinned by the Reinhardt. Reinhardt ended up getting taken down. This is our opportunity right here. That Reinhardt's gone. Get in there. This is it, right here. Final push. 1 minute, 43 seconds left to try and get this thing in there. Get this payload in there. Push. Oh, and she shot down the ultimate. What an amazing job, Diva. Oh, good try. Orissa's still trying to get in there. 1 minute, 24 seconds for the rest of the team to get in here. Not sure what he's doing over there. Come on, there we go. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Need to be able to push this forward, guys. Gotta be able to push this forward. Get in there. Take it out right there. Perfect spot for the Reinhardt. I'm sorry, for the Bastion to actually be. Very difficult for anybody to hit him from up there. Taking them down one by one, very, very slowly. Good job. Oh, and the Reinhardt takes the Bastion takes a hard hit. Oh, and then Diva's trying to get in there by herself. We've got 30 seconds to try and get this thing only 11 meters more. That's it. His final push has got to go. We've got to get in there. Got to push, ladies and gentlemen. Got to push. Cannot believe we can't get past this Reinhardt. That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the game. And they've won 3 games to 2. The Nashville Nomads have taken 3rd place. Congratulations to them. Of course, the ultimate of the Junkrat was a very, very good idea to drop that pin down. All right, well.
Epic.
Right.
Very good plays by every team that we've encountered this year. From our small town in Hanover, Pennsylvania. From our JV Horde, we say thank you. We're going to move on here a couple of minutes to switch over to our varsity squad, and then we're going to switch teams. Running a little bit behind because now it's at 7:30, which is about where we're supposed to be at, but it's going to take a little bit to get us set up and move over. So, let's go ahead and set up for the varsity side. Congratulations to the Nomads, once again. From in Hanover. Very cool. So we're getting set up for the varsity side now as we speak. We'll be right back. process of talking to our JV squad, we had to hop onto our varsity squad very, very quickly.
Incoming.
The whales
Objective A.
are in blue, the horde's in red. They're gonna try and take it from a far spot. Varsity team throwing some in here already. Man, we've already got this varsity squad hightailing. Our Arissa is trying to make a push for it. We got that shield up top. It's not really doing them any good right now. And they've got that Reaper down. And the Horde's going to go ahead and take this one relatively quickly. Of course, this one is assault. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, that's the other squad. Let's go ahead and take a look over here to us. We have a Genji. And then we have a Sigma. Then we have a Lucio. A Reaper. And then a Baptiste. And finally Orisa is rounding out the squad. 2-2-2 is what we play in this league. Genji's making his move on the inside. He's pushing on from some additional shots, trying to get some guys in there. Oh, he's shooting right through the gap on that hole. Oh, Genji's taking a few shots. Oh, and then Genji gonna get knocked down. Our Sigma's gonna go up here and take a little bit of the squad push, try and knock him down. Nastiness, amazingly efficient when it comes to that one. That roll. Team objective. They're trying to get some guys back in there to prevent them. No, they're trying to throw in their Reaper. And that's that. First match is complete. Going to the Horde.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
0-2. Switching sides, which means the whales will be on the
Initiating match.
objective to begin with. I'm sorry, no, to be attacking to begin with, while we'll be trying to defend. No big deal. Here we go. Our boys are setting up to try and figure out exactly who they want to play.
Ready for battle.
Guys in red are taking it up. Moving in right now in order to try and defend.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
In fact, the fencing's mostly been taken out. Well, nope, the Reaper's going to take out the rest of it for him. Strategy to try and avoid shot misses.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
There we go. Trying to take the shot. Oh, it looks like they pushed themselves into a Sigma as well. Sigma's got his screen down, dropping it in. Shielding here and there. Oh, they've narrowed them into a corner. It looks like they're trying to take the team out all at once. Doing a good job of it. They got a Reaper. Nope, never mind. They don't have anybody left. Team wipe. Quick and efficient. Quite the assassin. This is our complete and utter varsity team. This is everybody that belongs on our team is now here to play. Come to play they have. Quite a bit. There it is. See where our Bastion's running around. Oh, that's their Bastion. I don't know if that's such a good idea for them to run a Bastion. Oh! Hanzo doing some mass attack damages. That was quick. Hanzo wiped him out.
My ultimate is charging.
With, of course, the assistance of his teammates. Sigma's doing a really good job of pushing them around, trying to keep them from coming through. There's Lucio. Ooh, we moved on to a Lucio to help out. This is a great healer. Really, really good in being able to push people off of very high places. And able to skate up walls. I'm gonna sit up there and take that damage down to him. I don't think they realize the Lucio sitting back there. Lucio needs to really get in there and help out his teammates by getting them healed up. And he just did. Our Reaper's taking this one last one. Oh, and they've gotten there to the Lucio and bammo. He's down as well. 1 minute, 55 seconds left for them to be able to try and take at least the first control point. Reaper's ultimate is ready, as well as our Baptiste. And our Arissa's making her way back.
Activating the barrier.
Lucio's still there. Barrier up for the Orisa. Genji's making his way through too. Oh, throwing in some ninja stars. Wait a minute, that's Genji, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Oh, let's break it.
There's a little bit of a change. Genji is a little bit different than our Hanzo. Pushing them back. Almost a team wipe. Can't find the other player. Don't know where he was at.
60
Supercharger
seconds.
is ready to be deployed.
60 seconds left for them to try and push in to get this.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Sigma threw in some nastiness right there to begin with. Made him put a little bit of a damage on them right away to start off with. Then he's going in there. It's getting inside. He's trying to... Ooh, and he just wailed him. Sigma just knocked him completely for a loop. Sigma's walking in here now. Super nice big one. Trying to knock doors with his... And that was that. 12 seconds left. Ooh, and then Sigma got knocked down. Uh-oh, they might actually take this objective. Most of the team is not there.
Overtime.
They moving on to their second objective.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
2 minutes, 52 seconds. New time jump because... And they got some added time at the end of that. Team's waiting to come in and start firing away. Let's see what we've got here. Here's our Reaper. A little bit of a chance for self-confidence here. They could take out a team wipe right about now. It'd be pretty amazing. This is adding to the punch. Was trying to get in there and give a little bit of damage to them. They got pocketed. The whole team ended up getting pocketed and made it very, very difficult for them to do anything. Hopefully they won't chase them outside. We really don't want that to happen. Most of the team got knocked out. Still working on it.
Amplification matrix ready.
Genji's ultimate is almost ready as well. Looks like Sigma's ultimate is ready.
Activating the barrier.
Here they come. Looks like they're going to try it on the right-hand side this time. Oh, triple kill. One whole team kill. 2 order. And there it is. Trying to take a whole procession right through a hallway like that's going to be very, very difficult to take on our boys.
60 seconds.
Observe the barrier.
See what our next one has to offer us here. Oh, and then he dropped them. Boom! Oh, they're taking a lot of heat. Sigma did a good job of using his ultimate there, but then tried a combo amplified. That didn't work. They still got some guys on the inside. Here comes Genji making his way back with Sigma. 30 seconds for them to try and attempt to take this thing. Here they are trying to work their way up the middle. They did get into the spot. A little bit more difficult for them to try and shoot through now. Team is trying it. Really should try and get that one up top. And that would be almost it. And overtime is over. And that's first game goes to the Hanover Horde. Excellent. Let's take a look and see who ended up getting the play of the game. Oh, it's Genji. Oh. Probably the triple kill. Oh, nope. Quintuple kill. Very nice.
Job well done.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look real quick to see who our varsity are. We didn't have a chance to go through that. Let's do that now. On the varsity squad, we have Colton, who is gamertag is Weirdo. And then we have Hayden, who's H Jackhammer. Next we have Isaiah, whose gamertag is It's Just Isaiah. Then we have Jack, whose name is Pizza Freak. Gamertag is Pizza Freak. Then we have Liam, whose gamertag is Kid MDK. And then finally we have Zach, who's Stormtrooper 461. That's who you see playing before you today, ladies and gentlemen. All 6 gamers are here to play the game. Each of them has all of their own strengths, but as a team, they are pretty incredible. So, I'm going to wait. They're going to take a couple of minutes here to regroup. Next game we're going to be going on to, as you saw in the last game, if you were paying attention. Next game will be Control at Elios, and Elios usually has that really big drop point right in the middle. So, we're kicking it off here any minute now. Seems like I'm getting summons. I am. Don't forget to bring home milk. That's always the thing, isn't it? There we go. We're gonna get ready to rock and roll here in a minute. Guess I should go ahead and update the scoreboard. Just to give us a little tiny bit. Imagine it's this game is best of 5. Sounds good to me. I am ready to rock and roll. I know, they do. They really do. Yes. Coach Josh and I were just talking about how these things are long. Makes it a very long day, but that's okay. I think these guys got it in them to be able to play this. Now, whether or not it wins, that doesn't really matter. Having fun, that's the main thing. And that and teamwork. Building on your teamwork. And that's what we strive to do here. We strive to make sure that teams get together and become something more. We want them to be able to do so much more in this world and society. That's what Code Ninjas is all about, actually. Let's take a look at exactly what that is. almost ready to rock and roll again. When do you get the final word from the Monterey Bay? Ah, there we go.
Now arriving at Eos.
Right, Elios, you've seen these. Looks like we're going to end up starting with this one as a control point instead of the one with the voids. Although this one has voids if you really consider these edges right here. That is kind of a far drop if anybody were to fall off that. Yep, I don't think they'd be having a great day. But this is where the Lucio characters come in really handy, or the ones to be able to push people off the edges without really thinking too much about it. And not having to sacrifice themselves like a Diva or a Reinhardt would when they do like a push or a strike or what have you. And quite the opposite of a Roadhog, who would use his hook and chain and pull you in much like Scorpion.
5.
Right, looks like we're taking and making our
2, 1.
objectives.
Round 1.
This is a free-for-all. Bay Whales are in blue. Our boys are in red. Everybody's making their way. There's our Genji. Ooh, looks like they picked up a Roadhog. Ooh, knocked off our Roadhog, our Genji. Wow, they were able to take the control point. Relatively quickly.
Move up with me. Assemble at this location.
Looks like it's a Widowmaker. I don't know why there's a Widowmaker here. And a Sigma, and there's Lucio. A couple of good pushes right through those doors and knock those guys completely off their game. There's a Reaper. Taking the fight inside, and there's a Baptiste. And there's a Diva. Where Lucio's at, Lucio's trying to keep them at the edge. They got up to 38, 39%, and we've taken control now. Slightly switched up the team just a wee bit. Those uncomfortable adjustments to get your characters into gear. Push him off. There you go. Bye-bye, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Alright. Reaper came back in. Self-destruct sequence on the Diva. Looks like we got a Reaper on Reaper. That's never a good thing. Our Diva trying to make a push through.
Fully operational.
They've taken control 40% now. He's done a stomp. There's our Sigma. He's slowly working his way back to you, babe. Waiting for the team. Got the group up going.
Activating the barrier.
Ooh, pushed in for a rock. That didn't happen. Lucio's got to get in there and get some push going. There we go.
My ultimate is charging.
72% on their end, 47% and rising now for ours. There's our Genji. Two of the most deadliest players of the game, Genji and Reaper.
Game on.
Nice. Team kill, 77% now, still working its way upward. see what else Genji's got going on here. See what our Sigma's doing. He's setting up a shield already. And of course Lucio's listening to the cool music. Oh, he laid off the ultimate, but it was a little too high and went over most people's heads. Probably not a good idea up there. Team push, team fight. Oh, so quickly killed by the Roadhog. Overtime push.
Group up. Group up here.
Turn it up.
Group up here. Barrier.
Let's go. 79%, 80%, 99%. Ooh, Genji's trying to make a few stomps through. They're trying to take their Orisa through. Get him confused. Get the Orisa confused. There you go. Good job. Not only a couple guys left on their team. 99% to 99%. The takeover. And the win. There it is. Match 1.
Score 0-1.
First part of this thing is actually won. Take a look on the inside here. What do we got? Oh, we've definitely got an eye on Zach. It looks like who's playing there. Zach is Stormtrooper 461. And it's gamer tag. And there's Kid MBK.
Group up here. Join me. Group up here.
Gonna be shooting. Hopefully get a chance to be able to get in there and play a little bit.
1.
Let's go back to the main play screen, shall we? Alright. Now we're working on it. This one is where our JB had a little bit of weakness, even though they said some of them liked it, some of them didn't like it. Sigma's going to pull in there and try and get himself down there to get a little bit of air. The objective is now available. Going in that rock. Oh, yes! Popped it in there. Pop like it's it. There he goes. Squeeze them straight off. There we go. And now they're going inside. And we've got control and now standing at about 10%.
Nothing's gonna stop.
My ultimate is charging.
Observe the barrier.
Well, we're definitely working on keeping them from coming in here as quickly as possible. So they're picking up and trying to control some of the control points. Or, I'm sorry, some of the choke points. Too many points in the game. Deal we got going on here. Ooh, the Orisa taking her in. Oh, Lucio's trying to get down that Orisa. Shooting it down, trying to get a through, plus through. Nice job. Yeah, and then a straight up ring fighting, very arena fighting, very difficult for them to lose. Team kill inside, 57% and rising.
Enemies in our orbit.
Death Blossom is ready.
Probably have one, maybe two more increases to try and bring their guys in to capture this point, but I don't know how well that's going to work out. We're going to go ahead and take a look around some other folks. Here's Baptiste. Baptiste is working on it, trying to get in there. Getting in there, helping out his team, getting a little bit of critical. Oh, and he pulled the regen. Trying to get the guys in there. Help your guys out as much as you possibly can. Oh, Orisa on Orisa. That was a good one. Orisa popped the cap on that one. There we go. It looks like Lucio has his available ultimate. And there we go.
Victory.
And the Horde wins the second game.
Play of the game.
And Sigma wins the play of the game. Quadruple kill. Nice job.
Epic.
I'm not in it for the glory.
I'm not in it for the glory, he says. I don't know if I'm not sure if that's a Soldier 76. I'm not sure who that was. Anyway, fact of the matter is, guys were able to pull that one off, win that one. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes here and get them to do some leg stretching. But the team has been able to pull together for this last match. And I think that's all the more power. This just shows you the power of teamwork. And I'm glad that they're back all together and able to get this going. All right, well, we're going to take a break. I'll be right back. Alright folks, I think we're just about ready. This last session is Varsity Squad's best of. Trying to get in here to play these last 5 games, or last 5 matches. That's 3 out of 5 actually. The Horde is up 2. If they win the next one, then they'll pull this sweep and take 3rd place in the competition. First place for the overall. This is the Havana, and this is Escort. Once again, if you weren't watching the JV game, which I'm pretty sure you probably did if you've made it this far, basically the objective here is to go ahead and take this escort this payload right here, this truck right here, to an objective far away by getting through 2 checkpoints and then finally to the final area. These guys have practiced and played. They know exactly what they need to do in order to win this. The Bay Whales will be coming in. They're in blue on my screen. They're in blue. They're going to be coming over and trying to attack. Keep our guys from pushing the payload forward. The rules for this game are never simple, but for the most part, as long as you can keep anybody from the opposite team away from your payload, you can continue to move it forward. Not always that simple.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Not exactly sure why the Bay Whales decided to wait around the corner. Oh, we've got a Reinhardt in on this one. Looks like we've also got our Hanzo back. Throwing in towards that Sigma. Sigma throwing some rock. There's a Rissa up on top. Also looks like we've got our Lucio again. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where we're at here. There's our Hanzo. Oh, nope. Looks like Genji. Sorry, I called it as a Hanzo. It turned out to be Genji. One of our guys ended up getting down. There's Lucio. Trying to keep some guys near our payload to keep it moving. Keep their guys away from our payload so we can keep it moving. Lucio's doing some skating and doing some fine damage. Excellent maneuvers. We're almost to the first checkpoint. Moira has her ultimate. Able to fire that at any given point. Well, it's not actually a strong ultimate. It can work if you have a group of people all around. There it is. That'll absorb them. And she's trying to pull it off from the Roadhog, who's trying to leap around and get her. She's keeping that Roadhog occupied. Objective achieved, and then she was able to drain him completely. Good job, Moira. And we have what looks like a diva, but I don't know if that is a diva. Might be an eraser, I'm not sure. Two of our killers are quite killers. Ooh, she got right on the inside just to go ahead and try and take up some of these guys, but she froze a lot of them. Doing a good job of throwing it up, and she ended up getting them. Good job. Sound like we had a Sigma ultimate go off. They don't have a lot of guys trying to get in there. They need more people to try and get in there. Let's go down and take a look at our Orisa. Orisa's actually on top here trying to keep everything tied together. And there's a Lucio. Not sure the team is waiting back there. I guess they're waiting at a checkpoint. Or at the end of this thing to try and get in there. Orisa's fighting away. Oh, Sigma ended up going up. Nope, I'm sorry. Genji ended up down. Now he's going back in. There's Sigma. Sigma's doing some damage to really try and drop him in there. Ooh. Trying to get some in there. Trying to keep it going. That's the final position right there. If we can reach that final spot, we're done.
My will made real.
And here it comes. Other team is gathering up over on that side. Oh, they're throwing in for some Sigma. Trying to get them, but they got guys up on top trying to do some sniping from the top. Not always going to work out when you try to do that. Oh, Sigma dropped a whole bunch of headache on him. Oh, and then he got taken down. That's okay, though. They're almost at the end of this journey. It's still 3 minutes and 35 seconds to achieve it. Moira's standing alone for the most part.
Wait for me!
We got something going on here. Orisa making her way back in. And there's Lucio and the rest of our team moving forward. Trying to get some in there. Oh, Moira ended up getting down, even though she dropped her ultimate. Double damage ultimate. Sigma trying to do some damage, but that that Roadhog's doing some massive backslash damage. Lucio needs to get in there and hopefully get these guys healed up. Mara's in there, so she was helping them heal up. Looks like they got their Sigma of their own. 2 minutes, 24 seconds to try and get about 10 more meters. Probably gonna hit an overtime when they get there. Oh, Sigma dropped his ultimate. And that almost should do it. Yes. Very good. Varsity squad puts it together and gets all the way to the end.
0 to 3. Switching
A time remaining of 2:03. Should we come down to a tie at 3 minutes, and they'd have to tie off a
Initiating
third game in this, our third match in this one. Okay, so let's head back to where we were at. Nope, doesn't look like we can go that way. Head this way. And we're gonna go in and go this direction, right over here.
ready for battle.
Now it's gonna be our turn to try and stop this team from doing it. Now, the strategy, and I don't understand their thinking here, was to not get the payload to move at all.
30 seconds.
Now, it's considered sometimes bad idea to try and trap a team inside their spawn point, but if you can successfully do it, do it. Whatever it takes. I mean, honestly, that's what the game is about. Whatever it takes. That's what we're going to work on now. We're going to try and get this in there quickly as we possibly can.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Looks like there's nobody there, but guess what?
Stops the payload.
There is. They're all there. Ooh, they pulled up a Winston. Not exactly sure. Oh, they've played a little trick play. They've gone around back to try and take out our guys from behind, which seems to have been kind of working. The thing that really stinks here is unless we get any kind of healing going on, our guys will be severely depleted. So we need some kind of healing. Nope, don't need much healing at all. As a matter of fact, I don't think we need any at all. Keeping that team from moving the payload at all. 3 minutes, 12 seconds for them to try and get that in there. Not sure what they're waiting on. Maybe a team plan to try and think their way through this. They're trying to keep some of the guys next to their payload in order to keep the payload moving, but they've got to be able to defeat our guys in order to make that happen. Oh, and there was a laser strike. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Pulling these guys down where they possibly can. Man, we've got it good in here. Let's see. Ooh, we got a Widowmaker up top doing some damage. Making it very difficult for these guys to move anything out. We got a Sigma, of course. And then we've got our Lucio. And then we've got a Moira. What looks like a Iron Fist. Doom Fist, sorry. And then our Orisa. Widowmaker's not doing much damage up there, not seeing anybody while they're inside the building, but then again, they're not doing much damage either by not being able to move the payload. Oh man, these guys are getting up and close and personal trying to get these guys on fire. Orisa's taking it too, and so is Sigma. Good job. Let's take a look at that Sigma.
Group up here.
Working it kind of happily. Really unable to get the payload move. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. Ooh, quadruple shield. Alright, Sigma's doing a good job. Oh no! And then Winston came in and knocked him flat. They have 45 seconds to try and reach that first challenge point. Or first checkpoint.
Let's get you healed up.
Working on healing.
I am ready to unleash coalescence.
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds remaining. Gotta stop him from getting to that. Stop him from getting to that point. In the middle of the fight. Sigma, of course. Oh, Sigma got wiped down. And he's inside. Thorn Star is trying to get that nasty little kill. All they gotta do is knock out this team one more time. Oh. They might make it to the checkpoint. Doomfist. Doomfist got eliminated. Lucio's inside, trying to keep it from getting there. Get around the payload. Winston sticking there. Ah, they ended up getting another 2 minutes, man.
Assemble at this location.
And all our guys are trying to make their way back. A couple of them ended up getting knocked out.
Retrieving the barrier.
And monkeying around with that Winston, which is funny because he's more like a gorilla. Oh, they're able to push their payload a little bit forward. Only 42 for them to get, and they're already halfway to the next checkpoint. Hard fought fight. Indoor fighting is the strength. Lucio's doing some damage up there. And we got Moira down here. She's actually doing some punching. Trying to get through there. Ooh, she got herself somebody. Yes, and then they were able to stop them directly at the point. Most of the team was taken down. I don't believe, yep, there's a couple of them back there in the field. Go ahead and see exactly where we're at here. Doomfist. Oh my.
60 seconds remaining.
Uh-oh. Some kind of signal. Doomfist's able to pull. Ooh, got some damage done. Pushing it forward, trying to get it forward. A couple of guys down now. Doomfist is still walking around, trying to get back in there. Sigma's making his way, so is Genji.
30 seconds remaining.
They don't have very far to go to get to that payload drop. Excruciatingly difficult fight. Oh, and Moira with her ultimate. Got a couple guys in her sight. Overtime. They can eliminate the team. That'll end it here, but she's got to be able to get those people saved up. Moira's working on it. Oh, Sigma was just wiped out. Lucio's there. They're trying to get this team knocked down. Almost impossible to do. Moira's using some, trying to save up some people, trying to heal. Doomfist. Doomfist making a bunch of punches. Oh, nastiness. Tried to do some damage. Oh, Doomfist got knocked away. Arissa's back in. She's trying to make some shots here. We're still in overtime trying to get this thing done. Team's almost been team wiped.
What is that melody?
Almost to their coordinated point. They could just knock this team out. Very difficult to do when the team comes apart like that. They've got to the checkpoint. There it is, ladies and gents. Although Doomfist made his way back into the way of it. Arissa's trying to push him through, trying to make it a little bit more difficult for him, but man, that's really hard to do when all 5 of them are standing there, 6 of them are standing there. An additional minute 26 seconds added on. This is quite the push these guys are giving. Trying to drop it. Make it through that whole push, but that, man, it's very, very difficult to even get to that idea there. How can you send in a couple of guys to try and keep them from winning the point, but
60 seconds remaining.
My will made real.
that's okay. 60 seconds left for them to push and stop this thing. Not exactly sure. Orisa against 5 is never going to happen.
30 seconds remaining.
Let's break it.
Surrender to my will.
Oh man. They're almost to the objective. Almost there. 3 seconds and then they've got overtime. They've got to wipe them. That's not going to happen. Overtime's going to be done pretty quickly. That's that.
Score 3-3.
Wow. I did not think it was going to come down to a tie, but that's where we're at. We're actually at a tie.
Initiating match.
Going to be a tiebreaker round now. Our team went with like a whole slew of different people that they're typically not playing. I mean, occasionally they're playing them, but yeah. Not used to seeing some of these faces. I don't know if they're trying to give a chance or what's going on there, but hey, whatever. Now we've got to play 2 more rounds. These guys have 1 minute to try and make it as far as they possibly can. Then we have to try and make it as far as we possibly can, unless of course they can't get anywhere, which I doubt's gonna happen. They get 1 minute to try and at least get to the checkpoint. Not impossible, but not easy to do.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Payload is on the move. Not very far, but it is on the move. Sigma standing behind Orisa's shield. No, Sigma didn't push his own shield. There we go. Didn't last very long, but at least it helped a little bit. We're gonna watch this from Skyborn now. 30 seconds left for them to try and push forward. Not impossible, like I said, but could potentially be difficult. They would have to commit to a whole team wipe and then almost wipe the team again.
10 seconds.
right, now that's where they need to push forward, or they're going to get a time extension. Oh, that'll help. Sigma pulled them up for a little bit of a pain session. Marissa's doing a good job of clearing them. Round 3 stopped him at 72.88 meters.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Now we have to try and get 72.88 meters in 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Initiating match.
This is where the uphill battle comes, folks. Not as simple as it looks. Because this team is determined. Make sure that we don't get any further than that. Can we reset, please? And reset.
Ready for battle.
Alright, our guys are in there. They know exactly what they need to do. Let's see if this team takes on that same tact of staying back just a wee bit. As you can see over there, it's how far we have to get, if not beyond, in order to win. Oh, this time they decided to crowd the front point. Oh, they got somebody sneaking up the side. It looks like a Junkrat. Guess their teammates have called them back, told them to knock that stuff off.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
The objective of the game is to get the payload to that point. Oh! That was quite the hammer going on. There's an Orisa sitting on top of it. Uh-oh, they all got yanked off. But that's okay, it's starting to make a push forward. Most of the team has been knocked down. Some of them will be coming back. But as soon as they pass that point, that's it, ladies and gents. 2 minutes, 14 seconds for them to go 10 meters. And that, folks, is it. The Hanover Horde win it.
Play of the game.
Reaper gets it from the Monterey Bay Whales.
Double. Triple.
That was a pretty intense fun fest. As it stands, the Hanover Horde has now won 3rd place in tournament. Congratulations to Monterey Bay Whales for playing against us in a really, really good game. Good fight. Well done. As they were telling us, well played. Thank you. You guys have been great. Anyway, I am Coach Jeff. That's the end of this session and the end of this season for our league. I hope to see you in the next week, or the next few weeks, in order to start up our next season. But as it stands, we are still working on the details. So as soon as we know, but if you're interested, if you have any kids that are interested in coming into play, joining up with a league, a local league, especially here in Hanover, Pennsylvania, or any of your code ninjas around the United States or the world, then make sure you get in contact with your local code ninjas and talk to them about entering on the league. Anyway, I am Coach Jeff for Coach Josh. Thank you very much for everybody paying attention, watching over our films, and seeing exactly what kind of greatness we had. Just to recap real quick, the end of the season, we were 1st place in our JV, 2nd place in our varsity, and at the end of this, we are 4th place with our JV at the tournament, and 3rd place with our varsity. Thank you very much We've had a really great time. Encourage positivity when playing. We hope you all have a wonderful rest of the summer. And we'll see you during the fall.